I am not in a good mood tonight. Tonight's not good. Sorry guys, my hair is really bad right now and I don't know, like, ah! Oh, that's a little better. Here's a little routine that I do. So here it is. I write in my journal of how I feel and what emotion I'm in. Happy, sad, mad, whatever. And I also write about the COVID. I write about the virus and what it's doing to people and how it's changing people's attitudes and how it's changing everyone's demeanor. I write about my family. I write about my life, my childhood, my past animal lives animals I've had in the past. I write about the kids in my family. I write about my niece and my nephews and my nieces, because I have a lot of brothers and sisters. I write about school, friends, and I write about anything that's going on with me and how I feel. I write about the shows or the movies I watch. I write about anything that's going on. It's all in here. Pretty much anything that's in here is private and some not private. Obviously you can see it's got my name on it. It says Grace Williams, by the way. I write my name on pretty much everything, that way people know it's mine and not to take what's mine. I like kids, but they bug me. I don't want my own kids. I don't want kids of my own. My dogs are my kids. My dogs are my children, my babies, my dogs. I'm their mama. Anyway, I can't tolerate kids. I don't have the patience. That's why I take medication. It's called Zoloft. You can search that up and find out what it does. It's called Zoloft. Z-O-L, Zol. Loft, so O-F-T. If you look it up, you'll know what it does for you. That's the only medication I take, and I also take vitamins, and I also take medication for depression, and although Zoloft helps with my depression, it helps with my temperaments. If I lose a temper, then you know. So my routine that I do in this house is that when I wake up, I lay in bed still for like hours. I'm on my phone going through Facebook, and I'm checking out everybody's pictures and their posts and reading about what their posts are on Facebook, and then I comment on their posts, and I like or love on their posts, and then I like or love my own comments, and then I go on Snapchat and I take pictures of myself, and I save those pictures so that it can be in my camera, and then I either once I go and check out who's ever on Snapchat doing their own videos, I comment on their videos on Snapchat, and then when I'm done writing about their videos, That's when I go to their little page about, or actually that's when I go to their message to message them on Snapchat, and that's when I save the messages that I write about their videos. I save it. I don't let it disappear. I like to save messages. I like to save pictures. And then of course I text, and I also talk to people on Messenger, and I also stay in my room all day if I can, and that's what I do. I try. I like to watch movies on Netflix, movies on Free Prime, and I like to watch TV, and I like to watch, well, also I like to write. I can write for hours if I could. I like to draw houses and apartment buildings and business buildings, like, in cities, because I can only draw that kind of stuff. I can't draw bridges, people, cars, roads, or street lights or anything like that. I'm not that great of an artist. I like to play with my dog Violet. She's my black Labrador. She's sweet, and boy does she love my family. She's crazy for them. She loves the kids so much. She's such a sweetheart, but she's crazy. She's a crazy hyper Labrador I have. I used to have 2 Labradors. Actually, I used to have 3 Labradors, 1 Golden Retriever, and yeah. I'm down to 1 dog, Violet, my black Labrador, the one I treat like a baby, because she is my baby. And do you see my bracelet? It says, "Friends don't lie." I always wear this bracelet because it reminds me of all the mistakes I've made in my life. It reminds me of all the lies that I've done, and it reminds me of how much I've made as mistakes whenever I wear the bracelet. It's a good reminder. Without the bracelet on, though, I still remember, but I'm not lying with or without the bracelet. I don't lie. But I do write down the lies that I've made. But nobody's allowed to read that. When I was a kid, I would pretend I'm always something. A marine biologist, a scientist, teacher, a sports teacher, a coach, a gym teacher. I would pretend I'm a mom or a babysitter. I would pretend like I have a boyfriend. I would pretend like I'm a hairstylist, a haircut stylist where I cut people's hair. And how that works is that I would kiss the wall to pretend it's my husband or my boyfriend's lips. I know, weird, right? Go ahead, make fun, laugh, whatever. I don't care, as long as I'm laughing with you. You can't hurt my feelings. I'm too tough, too strong to cry. I don't really cry. If I'm going to cry, it has to be something really mean about myself for me to talk about. I only talk really, really mean about myself, and when I do, that's when I cry. I don't talk about people behind their backs. I don't whisper things behind their backs. I don't say anything mean about people. I'm very nice and kind to everybody, and I don't like to hurt people. I'm too sweet, I'm too kind. I'm always thinking of others before myself, because I never think of myself, and I always put other people's happiness before mine. I don't care if I'm happy. My happiness doesn't matter. And No one cares if I'm happy. No one cares if my family is living or dying. And you know what? I care. Okay? I care. I care about people. I'm a people person. So if you have a problem, say it to my face and leave the people that I love out of it. Thank you for listening to all of this, and thank you for staying. Please stay and watch all of this. This is a crazy video, and I'm sorry for being late. I had a long day in my room, and I didn't want to come out today. I wanted to be in my room and care